we are gonna make this Death Knight over again because I fucked up the sound when I tried to do it last time, and I generally just wasn't happy with the way I was reading things. So let's do that now. Let's delete this Visara and make a new Visara. Alright, new character, new Death Knight. I think I'm still gonna do a Night Elf. Question is if I remake it male or female. I think we do make it another female Night Elf. And we gave her the most bluish, 'cause she's undead. That's good. Visara, the Night Elf Death Knight. Let's do it.
A hero. That's what you once were. You stood boldly against the shadow and purchased another dawn for the world with your life. But the evil you fought is not so easily banished. The victory you claimed, not so easily held. For now, the specter of death looms above the world yet again, and it has found new champions to bring about its final reign. Knights of darkness, wielding runes of death and destruction, bound by the will of the Lich King. This is the hour of their ascension. This is the hour of your dark rebirth.
Oh boy. A dark rebirth.
Bow to your master.
All that I am, anger, cruelty, vengeance, I bestow upon you, my chosen knight. I have granted you immortality so that you may herald in a new dark age for the Scourge. Gaze now upon the lands below us. The Scarlet Crusade scurries to undo my work, while Light's Hope Chapel, Light's Hope, stands defiantly against us, a blemish upon these plague lands. They must all be shown the price of their defiance. You will become my force of retribution. Where you tread, doom will follow. Go now and claim your destiny, Death Knight. So we're gonna go talk to Instructor Razuvius. You have heard the call of the Lich King, Death Knight. Now is the time to answer your master. The single most important piece of equipment to a Death Knight is the Runeblade. It is through the Runeblade that Death Knight commands the powers of Frost, Blood, and the Unholy. The Runeblade also acts as a vessel to store the Death Knight's runic power. Time has come to create your first Runeblade. Search the weapon racks on the floor and locate Battle-Worn Sword. Once found, take the sword to the nearby Rune Forge and use it to create a Runeblade.
Leave me be. I will listen for now.
The Runeblade is the extension of your being. A Death Knight cannot battle without a Runeblade. Yeah. Well done, Visara. You have successfully created your first Rune-bladed weapon. With it, you will sow the seeds of chaos and destruction. In your wake will be a bloodied field of battle, littered with the corpses of all that would dare oppose the Scourge. Mark of War is etched indelibly upon your soul, Death Knight. You have learned the dark art of rune forging, and with it you will engrave runes of power upon your weaponry. Preparations for battle must be made. Return to one of the rune forges here in the heart of Argos. Use the power of rune forging and blaze your weapon with the rune of power. Return to me when your blade glows with dark energy.
Ashes to ashes.
So we're gonna get a rune blade, rune bladed. Gonna get runes on our rune blade. But first we're gonna move this shit around. Okay. This is a rune forge. I can do rune forging. I'm gonna engrave, equip the sword, then engrave the sword. Ooh yeah.
Speak your peace.
Remember these words, Death Knight. Runeforge is a scourge instrument. It exists only in Akros, Naxxramas, and the heart of Icecrown. You may only emblaze your weaponry at a runeforge. Yep, we know how this works. Return off and blaze all of your weapons. Death Knight must be prepared for all that would dare oppose her. The endless hunger will soon take hold of you, Death Knight. When it does, you will feel pain immeasurable. There's only one remedy for the suffering. The hunger must be sated. Give you the key to your salvation. Chained to the heart of Akros, don't come back here. Those deemed unworthy. God damn it.
Is another day.
Dark Brotherhood. Those deemed unworthy of the Dark Brotherhood. Use the key to free any unworthy initiate. Allow them to equip their gear and bow you to their freedom. Kill, and the pain will cease. Fail and suffer for eternity. Live or die, the choice is yours to make.
There's
Well,
work to be done.
I want to live. So, you gotta die, Mr. Gnome. Bye-bye.
I wish you well.
There is no hope for our future. Hope for your future, bud. I got mine.
You need something?
As expected, my chosen knight has triumphed. You are ready, Visara. Hold, Akros, Grand Citadel of Death. It has no equal in this world. Not even the mighty Naxxramas can withstand a direct assault from the Ebon Hold. Looming above the face of the necropolis is an all-seeing eye of Akros. From it, the Master is able to see great distances into territories held by our enemies. What the eye sees, the Lich King sees. And now the time has come for you to peer through the eye. Lich King has called for you, Visara. Go now. Suffer well, sister.
Suffer well.
I'll try my best. Arthas needs me.
Your will is not your own.
No. We'll see about that. Time to spill the blood of our enemies' approaches. You must first learn what it is that you seek to destroy before rushing headlong into battle. It is what separates a Death Knight from a mindless ghoul. I will grant you sight beyond sight, my champion. You will use the Eye of Akros to steal our enemies' secrets. Towering above this platform is the Eye of Akros. From it you call forth a probe that you will use to analyze Scarlet Crusade fortifications at New Avalon. The Eye has a host of powers that should make the acquisition of this data simple. Use the Eye's siphon to analyze the forge, town hall, hold, and chapel. The Eye's control mechanisms are located on either side of this platform. Waste no more time, Visara. The Scourge will have this place. The Lich King commands it.
Slay all who oppose us.
All who oppose us. Why is this Stormwind music? What are the control mechanisms? Oh, here we go. Siphon. Huh. Huh. Oh, they're killing my eye. Combat and action spring. Oh, here we go. I shroud myself. That's what we're supposed to do. Summon forth ghouls to attack aggressors, giving you... Oh. Oh. Okay, when I did that the other day, I did not realize you could do these things. And the chapel. Oh, you can't see me. Nope. Nope. Can't see me. Fight those instead. Hey! Ah, I died. Alright, try this again. Ha! Okay, ready to turn in. There we go.
Speak.
They prepare for battle, as expected. But there is something else. I sense an old enemy. Enemy that I destroyed long ago. It matters not. We will send the full might of the Scourge against them before they have a chance to evacuate their homes and put in place their defenses. Listen well, Death Knight, for I will give you the words that will start a war. My final judgment has passed. Death to all, none shall stand so boldly against the might of the Scourge without reprisal. As you have served me well in your first task, so too shall you serve me in your next task. Take my judgment to High Lord Morgreen, the command post of Acheris. Found on the first floor. Tell him to begin the assault. And when the crusade has been dealt with, we will finish off the Argent Dawn.
Go forth and defile these lands.
Obey or be eliminated.
Oh man, that corrupted Ashbringer.
His command.
I geeked out over this thing on the other stream too. This thing is so cool. Alright, Darian Morgraine.
We exist only to serve him.
The horns of war will soon echo across this land, waking the dead and calling forth the Scourge war machine. Woe unto those that would stand in our way. You and your brethren will lead the charge of Isara. When I next look upon the Scarlet Lands, my sight will be obscured by the legions of Acheris. The march upon New Avalon begins now.
Go forth and wreak havoc.
Armies of the Scourge, hear my call. Scarlet Apocalypse has begun. Tear this land asunder and leave only death in your wake. Thought he had more than that. Creepy. Which reminds me that we should set up an NPC window real quick. Okay.
Ours is not to question, only to act.
Scourge Commander Thalanor awaits your arrival at the overhang located directly southeast of our current position. Report to Thalanor and requisition a Scourge Griffin to deliver you to Death's Breach. Prince Valinor will be awaiting you down below. Suffer well, sister.
The might of the Scourge will not be challenged.
Dude, you say some creepy shit.
What?
War has begun, Death Knight. I shall place upon you my finest griffin. I shall place you upon my finest griffin. Deliver you to Death's Breach. Chaos, death, and destruction. You will herald in all of this and more. Below Acheris stands Death's Breach, a staging point for our assault upon the Scarlet Crusade. You are to ride one of my Scourge Griffins located on either side of this platform and report to Prince Volinar. Do as he says, and you may live to see these lands fall before us.
Suffer well.
Suffer well, brother.